Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, HaKakodash, and donors to the apostles and others, great milestones, salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Ayman Nabu Allah.
Brother Lahab.
And we're in the GMS Chicago camp, and we're coming back to with another lesson, right? Going into how Esau is the main problem for all these, all these skirmishes and chaos that is going around all around the world. All right. And first scripture that I would like to bring out is Revelation 6:4. It says, "And there went out another horse that was red." Right, and the Hebrew word for red is Adam. Right, which is speaking about Esau Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Really, it's supposed to be the worm.
Hold on. Oh.
Yeah. Adam means from the ground or the dirt.
Okay. It says that, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take from the earth, that they should kill one another. And that's what exists today. You look on the news, right? Esau is provoking war. Is provoking Venezuela to war, right? He's provoking Syria to war by launching strikes over there. And another situation too is with Esau sending ICE back into Chicago, especially with one of their heads.
Right? They never left it. They was always here, but now they're picking it up again. The place.
Yeah, I got a scripture. What is it? It's like, is it John 8:44? Yeah, this is St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Actually, hold on, let me start verse chapter 10. This is St. John 10:10. It says, "The thief cometh not but for to kill," it's like for to steal, to kill, and destroy. "I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." And that's the Yahushua talking about, Esau Edom ultimately, man. And then our people that follow after that same mindset, which is the spirit of Antichrist. But this is the same MO that Esau has had since the beginning, man. All right, this is St. John chapter 8, verse 44, and that's the reason why you can plainly see who Esau Edom is. This guy is attacking nations, or even domestically, he'll attack something in the city and he'll blame Jake, and overseas he'll blame another country or Ishmael. All right, he always uses a scapegoat, and it's usually the same ones. But everybody has been hip to his characteristics on how he gets down, man. This man is deceitful. He does backdoor deals. And he's gonna be a snake in the garden amongst you, unless you cut your grass, man. This is St. John 8:44. "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do." I believe the Lord was talking to the scribes and the Pharisees, but ultimately, it's Esau Edom, and which are people they follow after that same mindset. But as a whole, it's Esau Edom who is like that. He was a murderer from the beginning. Since the time of Cain and Abel, man. All right, that spirit that was on Cain was that of a Edomite spirit before he got his flesh turned pale. He was dark skinned at first, and then after murdering his brother, he got cursed to look leprous or without color. But it says he was a murderer from the beginning, man. So from the beginning, this guy's been a snake. He's been a murderer. He's been everything wicked, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So as soon as they tell you that we didn't have any casualties, or if the numbers look low, just know you got to double those numbers when someone got off in a certain area, man. All right? Or they raped some of our women, they murdered some of our crew innocently. No, you best believe that it was America that was behind that, murdering innocent civilians and raping whole houses, man. And somehow loads of drugs went missing in this part of the area where some coke farmer was. He's complaining about this. We don't know what happened. Well, we know that America will be behind it, because they do shady deals, man. It says in the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter, because of injuries and riches gotten by the sea. Well, that's the reason why this place is going down. So it's a whole lot of that going on right now, man.
Hey, one thing that Trump promised, didn't he promise when he's running for president there's going to be world peace?
Yeah.
All right, that he was going to stop the war and do this and that, and prices were going to go low. He's going to lower prices, and hey, what is it? We're almost in 2026. What, like 11 more days? And hey, there's no world peace. He's creating problems with Venezuela, supposedly to fight narco terrorists, but in reality, hey, he's trying to get control of the oil, the petroleum over there, because Venezuela has the largest petroleum reserves in the world. All right, hey, just this week he bombed Syria, supposedly bombing ISIS. There ain't no peace, man. All right, I got this precept right here, the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:3. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, and hey, that's what Trump said in his election. Hey, there's going to be peace, there's going to be safety, there's not going to be any war. But hey, it says once they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, and hey, that's what's going to happen here in America, man. All right, that's the spirit that these people are in peace and safety. All right, no, we don't want war, we want peace. But hey, there's not going to be any peace, man. It's only going to get worse. As they travail upon a woman with child, say when the woman's giving birth to her child, she's feeling a whole bunch of pains, man. All right, that she's not able to escape. And hey, that's what's coming to America, man. All right, there's not going to be any peace and safety coming to America, man. Hey, we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble, which we're already in, but it's only going to get worse, man. And hey, you're not going to be, and it says it right here, and they shall not escape. And hey, the stuff that's about to hit America, ain't nobody is going to be able to escape, man. Only the elect, man. But even for us, man, it's not going to be easy times for us, man. All right. But hey, shit's about to get rough, man. All right, ain't no peace and safety. All right. You still have more to that Revelations, right?
Yep. Well, it says, I'll read it again. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And Esau is blessed with the sword, right? And is using it, and Esau is using it to the best of his advantage right now, right? And got another one.
You have one? I'm gonna get this one real quick.
Okay.
It's the book of Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All right, and just turn on the news. All right, what do you see? People, you see these people on the news. They're not rejoicing, man. All right. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So when you turn on the news, man, what do you see? People across the world, man, they're mourning because there's famines in their land, because there's war, because Esau entered and sent democracy bombs.
Democracy.
The bottom bombs of freedom. All right.
Bottomless bombs of freedom, boy.
Yeah, so hey, it's because Esau is the wicked, and he's ruling right now, man. He's in authority, man, and hey, there's no peace.
He thinking about liberating Iran as we speak.
Trump is, man, Esau's crazy, man. Esau's a proud ass dude, man.
Yep.
Hey, he's gonna have a great fall, man. He's trying to take over everything, man. Trying to take over every country. He's even trying to take over space, man.
Hey, if I could precept you real quick. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The prey being, of course, ultimately Jake, but even some of these other heathens, they're subdued under E, because that's the reason why they're still doing work for E or with E, man. All right? Because it still feels like to these people that there's a progress in this process, but it's not. All right? They're gonna realize that this guy really doesn't want you to grow without him growing, and he's shrinking. So how the hell are you gonna grow with somebody that's going down, that's depleting, man? The answer is that you're not. But this guy's gonna try to take a lot of people down with him. That's the reason why they're moving like a hammer, like how the ancient Roman Empire was, man. That's how and it says the Babylon is a hammer in the scriptures, but that's how Rome was. That's why they were known as that Iron Kingdom, because iron subdued and crushed everything under its feet, and it's the same spirit that America's trying to get back into. But guess what? These other nations, they have capabilities and allies to where America doesn't look so big, but America still has that death note that they're all under that's keeping them silent. But sooner rather than later, that everything's gonna change, and this digital system is gonna help do that.
You got something, Manuel?
Yeah. This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. And hey, this is one of the characteristics of Esau, right? You know, and he speaks of peace, but you know, really, you know, there's war in his heart. And this is Psalms 55 and 21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." And you know, Esau, he does that a lot, right? You know, he speaks about, you know, bringing up peace deals, right, this, that, and the third. But then next thing you know, they launch strikes, or you know, or you know, the peace deal just breaks, and they just escalate tensions with all these different countries.
Yeah.
But it says, well, I mean, that was it to that point.
Yeah, that's a good point. I got one in Habakkuk chapter 2, and I go straight to the point. I'll start at verse 4. I could start at verse 3, actually. Yeah, I'll start at verse 3. We got time. But it reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." And that appointed time is now. All right? Hey, we're at the time that, hey, these prophecies are coming to pass. All right? We're just waiting for a few more prophecies to come to pass till the end comes, man. You know, one of the major prophecies we are waiting for is Charagma, the MOTB, Revelations 13 and 16, to be made mandatory across the whole world. And hey, that technology, that you know, that chip that is already here, man. We're just waiting for you know, a false flag or something. You know, I'm not sure how it's gonna play out, but for Esau to make it mandatory, man. But that technology is here. All right, you know, we're seeing the whole world going digital with Britain. They're going to require all their citizens to have the, I think it's called the Real ID or the Brit card. I forget, but basically all of its citizens are mandatory to get the Brit card. If not, hey, you're not going to be able to function in society, man. In Mexico, they have a system similar, which is called the CURP. It's like a biometric system where they read your fingers print and your eyes and your face and facial, which the next step is a MOTB. Here in America, they got the Real ID. But hey, it's all coming to play, man. But reading on, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and it speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come. It will not tarry. So hey, these prophecies are happening, man. All right, we're living in heavy biblical prophetic times. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. And hey, Esau's soul is lifted up, man. He's a proud dude, man, and he's not right, man. The Epstein files and all that weird shit is coming out. They're saying that Trump gave blow to Clinton, and oh man, Esau's just, man, he's crooked, man. Oh my gosh.
Hey, which is another reason why you said they haven't come out. But yeah, that's another reason why people are starting to not feel so keen on their president. He's one of the most hated presidents in history, aside from Truman. I think it was Truman and a couple other presidents, but he's one of the most hated. You know, and that's one of the reasons. Most of the things he's promised have not come to pass. Not to mention the job market is a sham. You know, they're just inventing fake jobs that don't exist, and unemployment's at an all-time high. It hasn't been this high since I think Bush was in office.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Yeah. God. But the just shall live by faith, and hey, we got our only hope in this captivity. Hey, is Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, man. You know, leaning on the Lord, the brotherhood, our faith, man. You know, that's what's keeping us alive, man. Yeah, also because he transgresses by wine, and that's talking about his doctrine, his democracy. He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And hey, he didn't indoctrinated these other countries, nations with his wine. All right, and it says he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires is hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. And hey, we're seeing that come to play right now, man. You know, he's trying to take over the petroleum in Venezuela. All right, you know, he's mad because he doesn't have his hand in there. All right, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. So he's trying to conquer the whole world, man, which he already did, man. But he's still trying to get more, man. He's trying to conquer space. A couple years ago, Trump said he was making a space military. He's trying to take over space, man. But hey, the Lord put limits on Esau that he's not going to be able to pass. But verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. All right, and hey, the reason why America is number one right now, you know, the richest country supposedly, is because it increased that which is not his, man. America goes into these other countries that have natural resources, bombs the shit out of it, and takes their natural resources, man. Hey, on top of that, hey, this country was built off the the back of the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They stole the Native American land, and they stole our land, the Mexicans' land. They enslaved the Negroes, the tribe of Judah, and that's how they got rich, man, off free labor off our back, man.
Systematic racism, and that's not the only way.
Uh-huh.
You know, they've actually also gypped certain wealthy jakes out of their fortunes, lands, so on and so forth, man. Because Jake is still a mud, man. They still can earn it a certain way. It's a reason why, even in this depleted state, it's a way on how. Of course, the Lord helped them to do it, but it wasn't just overnight. It's so many different ways on how He even brought us down to this level, and Jake still, you know, is striving, so to speak, or not too fucking mentally bugged out, because we should be utterly destroyed if we were to learn all the things on how the Lord gave Esau this type of tech and knowledge to try to bring us down. And He has brought us down to certain levels, man. But the Lord, He was still with our nation to where we were not consumed.
Yep. And then it reads, select lost my spot. Yeah, and something proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. You go into that word that, thick clay basically means heavy debt. All right, and hey, in America is in heavy debt, man. All right, we're in trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. And hey, there's no way of getting out of that bubble, man. It's only a matter of time where that bubble's gonna pop, man. And hey, you're gonna see hyperinflation where prices go up by the day, man, by the minute, man. All right. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? Thou shalt be for booties unto them. So hey, America's gonna be spoiled, man. All right. These nations that have been spoiled by America, these smaller nations, now the Lord's gonna allow them to spoil America, man. Hey, you're gonna have foreign troops over here, fucking shit up, man. All right. At the end of the day, those missiles, man. These nations can't wait to, hit this place with nuclear missiles, man. All right. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. And hey, people are getting fed up with Donald Trump, man. All right. Trying to micromanage these small countries, these other countries, man. All right. Hey, these small countries are no longer scared of America, man. All right, they're getting ready to fight back, man. America's not as strong as it used to be, man. All right. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So hey, America has shed a lot of blood in these other countries, man. All right, so hey, America has a lot to pay for, man. Heavy judgments coming upon this country, man. All right. How was it to that precept?
And right there.
Yeah, let's you got something? Hey, so with that, we're gonna end this lesson off. Hopefully it's been edifying. You know, hey, this place is going down because it was raised up on great violence, so that's how it's gonna end. You know. But with that, you know, look forward to that World War III coming soon. There's been much of a Cold War, and it's been rumored, you know, but soon it's gonna be in effect, especially when this digital system comes into play.
Right, brother.
But yeah, we're gonna end this lesson off and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Bahasham,
Yahushai,
Bahasham,
Bahasham, Bakadash, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.
Bible Ball.
Kwame Yashara.
Kwame Yashara.